Two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Detroit Lions. Greg Olson set to get this one started, and we are underway in downtown Detroit. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. At their own 32-yard line. First play of the game, first throw of the game. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Unlock the Lions. Ready, ready.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions first down. Had it by plenty, too. Keeping the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
So this defense, Mike, they get an early chance here to make a statement on this opening drive. Nice job by the offense, continuing to keep the ball on the ground. Continue to let that opening script unfold. We'll see now if the defense is able to make an adjustment.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go, here we go. 65. Ready.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. The tight end Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. First play, and May goes to the air. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Now, the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
From the 43, here's second down and a yard. Again, it's Henderson, and he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Two first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10. Man in motion, it's Diggs. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Max Melton there to get him down.
It's second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's second and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete. Trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And it'll be third down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Douglas in motion. Throwing on third down is May. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. Forced out wide. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
They'll try again here. Second and 10. On the ground, here is Henderson. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
It is 3rd and 10.
Five. Hey, here goes that. Hey, crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. Pass completed to Douglas. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, New England.
14 yards. That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now, May. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
At the 15-yard line.
Here goes that.
Douglas in motion. May now on 1st and 10. Rolling right. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Hall. And the Lions are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Cowboy 80.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
Pacheco will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's a game of 5.
So we are through 1 on this Thanksgiving Day. Patriots out on top. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Ready.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. He's inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
We're all top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Thrown out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And he's down on the other side of midfield, marked him at the 48-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Patriots first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Here we go, sit up. 5.
To throw on first down is May. To the sideline, and what a kick, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
3-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Crazy.
On second down, it's May. Oh, the ball's out. The Lions have got it. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jaquan Jackson on the return. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he will dive into the end zone. 91 yards. Touchdown, New England.
Patriots.
You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he'll get maybe
18 Cardinal, 18 Bronco, go!
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
All right, so in these third and short, third and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league, Mike, kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have fourth down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging fourth down decision.
This brought in out past the 20. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
47-yard line.
Begin it on the ground with Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Second and 10.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
Throwing is May. That's complete to Diggs. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's the first catch of the game for Diggs, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They quickly out to Diggs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Got his man at the 6. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
They'll run with Henderson. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. The Lions call their first time out, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Not even a little bit. Hold on. Know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down the earth. Won't do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Here's May. That's hauled in at the 2. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Hey, what's that?
He'll try and throw. Here's May. That one, take it in. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, New England.
Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
16 block. I just want to rock. I just want to. I just want to rock. Body yada yada. Shorty got that body yada yada. No time. Set up. You gon' kill my vibe.
Come on, come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. He's moving, he's moving.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Hold it ready.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A huge play just before the half. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready, set.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
70 line.
Check. Fresno.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got it at the 3. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Patriots 20. Jack Fox picking off for the Lions.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Jackson now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 35-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
What's up? Crazy. What's up? Here.
Williams in motion. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Trip pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Crazy. Here we go, son.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. One taken in by Douglas. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Patriots.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Throw again is May. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Crazy. Five.
Here's May again. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They're going. It's May. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. This last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's May. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
14 yards.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Dick. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Patriots.
They'll run, it's Henderson. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Lions' 36-yard line.
Williams in motion. Once more, it's Henderson. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short. Now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go, throw. Hey, what's up?
He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he will have a Patriots first down. Have it by plenty, too. Keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Great work there by the interior of this offensive line, the center, the 2 guards, really working together to create that hole up the middle. And then it's just the vision of the back, Mike. There's a fine line between hitting that full speed, but also having a little bit of patience to let that play develop.
Here's 1st and 10. That is caught outside on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 19-yard line.
2nd down and 3. A give here to Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Williams in motion. Throwing. Dobbs. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Second down, they need 3. From out of the gun, here's Meg. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Henderson. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations, backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get, the offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
The 4 for 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Meg. Moving to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And this is what happens when you can pair a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
third and short. And here is May. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try.
21-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Pats will take the lead here in the third quarter. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. They'll give it to Henderson. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Once more, Henderson. He slams it in there, and he is in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Conversion.
On play action, here's May. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. He'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. We're on to the fourth on Thanksgiving Day. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
Second and 11.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
That's caught by Gibbs. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead. And the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with. So they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will score. Jameer Gibbs, touchdown Lions. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
That will tie the game, 28-all.
Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10. To the left side, he's got Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's the way to get started. A pick up of 17 and a very quick first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Williams in motion. Up the middle is Henderson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Now May. Right side and brought in by Williams. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Here's May. He'll locate his big target, Henry, over the middle. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
And the Patriot first down.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. May, little pop pass to the receiver. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 21-yard line.
2nd and 1 now from the 21. Hand off, and it's Henderson. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Patriots first down. It's a gain of 3. First down, New England.
To throw now, May. And that is hot in the end zone. He's in. To Mario Douglas. Touchdown. Touchdown, New England. That is second TD catch of the season. The extra point is up and through. And the Pats will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Ready, cut.
Throwing now from the gun. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
We are set for 4th and long.
Go. Warrior 7.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down. A run, and this is Henderson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Man in motion, it's Diggs. They'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. Got his man at the 6. And he's in! Touchdown, Patriots. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st down.
2 yards. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Right back to Williams. They connect again. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. 70 seconds left to go in this game.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough.
It is brought in the end zone. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, most try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Let's go. Viking.
Dobbs now to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
And after that 1st down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a 1-possession game.
Cup 19.
Dobbs has completed to Douglas. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. The Lions all their first time out. Just 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
And in these tight games, especially in the 2nd half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. That's going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. This is 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. As Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go.
14-yard line.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Cook it, 19.
Back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
So I'm not really sure if it would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way, but at least if that ball's completed, third down's just a little bit more manageable, because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in third and pass.
Throwing now on third and long. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Pick on a rookie out of Penn State.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
So it's a road win here for the Patriots. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving.